that's great for your church because you've all got a common bond there. You're all Christians.
Yeah.
You're all worshiping together. That's great. But for the wider society, we need more than that because we now have more than one religion in this country. So it can't just be the church anymore now. We'll have
Mm.
mosques, we'll have temples, we've got all sorts of things. What we're craving in this country is an overarching belonging. Now, is that Britishness? Is that the monarchy? That's what we need to figure out. And that's what we need to start promoting because we need an overarching sense of belonging to this land
Yeah.
that pulls us all together. And it doesn't matter if you're a Jew, you're a Hindu, you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, because we've all got something more important than that in common, which should be the love of this land, the love of our monarchy, the love of our institutions, the love of our history. It has to be something to pull us together. Otherwise, we're just separate groups living on an island, and that eventually will lead to violence when bad times come.
Yeah. I think yeah, no, I think that's absolutely right. It is about defining what the common denominator is. I think, though, that there are some oil and water situations in some faiths which need to be addressed. I think the acid test is we've got to be able to. I mean, this is one the reason why Tommy Robinson is concerned. In Luton, he was concerned because the communities were not integrating at all, Nick. They were absolutely just operating in their own, own way as sub cities. And
That happens all over Greater Manchester. I've been to those communities.
yeah, and I think that in its own right is problematic because it means that people are less likely to speak to each other.
Yes.
Um,
Well, it's not less likely they don't speak to each
yeah, they
other.
don't, do they?
Many people in those communities don't speak English, and there's no need to speak English
Yeah,
because everyone they interact with, the shops they go to, who they socialize with, none of them speak English.
yeah,
Now we need to understand why that happened. They didn't come here to do that. They came here because their country, their ancestors let them down and didn't produce the country they think they deserve. So they came here for a better life and they got it.
yeah,
But once they got here, our politicians then let them down again because we allowed them to keep their failing culture
yeah.
and their failing traditions.
We
And
were
to,
too weak. We were too weak to set out our stall, weren't we?
well, I don't think it can be weakness, but it was also this pink and fluffy nonsense
Yeah,
that we should have demanded that they integrate and they become English and British. But
yeah.
we didn't, so
No.
therefore they didn't. Did you enjoy that video? I think you did. Come on now, hit that bell, subscribe, comment. Let's build this channel. I need more followers, I need more subscribers. Be part of the journey. See you soon.